Scavangers guys, Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, guys, we are here with a brand new weapon to go over. Actually, probably the final bit of content from, of course, the new act and everything. Because there's not much in it. We're kind of waiting for the dungeon anyway. The dungeon should be cool, but we are going to be going in with the brand new seasonal weapon you can, of course, obtain now, and it's going to be the red tape scout rifle. Now, this is somewhat of an interesting one because it's going to be a 200 RPM in the top slot, which is not very much. There's the Tarapoxis and maybe one another. Oh yeah, Page and Lost Causes, the same 14 one. But generally, when it comes to these sorts of scouts, 200 RPMs, lighter frames, they're always usually Amalons. You got like Pallades Contractor, like even a Tarapoxis Amalon. But this is going to be a servant leader sort of model that's 200 RPM, so it could be kind of nice. And you'll see on the screen all the roles you can kind of get. So you got, of course, got the PvE sort of go-to ones for stasis nowadays, which is going to be Rhyme Stealer, Headstone. You of course have some PvP-ish roles. I will say that when it comes to 200 RPMs, Lost Causes has a lot better roles. This has the Lone Wolf, and of course does have closing time, explosive payload is nice. It does have Rampage as well, but I will say Scout Rifles PvP, there is just better ones than this is going to be. I mean, even though it's in that top side, it might feel nice. Even Servant Leader with Kill Clip is insane. So I will say already right off the rip, this is not going to be a PvP sort of weapon. But what I will say is that PvE, this should be kind of nice. As I said, in a stasis sort of build and everything as a stasis weapon, it should be pretty dope. But I will say right off the rip that it's a bit surprising that they left this weapon to, like, the last season when you kind of want to be dragging people in after a long kind of, I'd say, act. They put probably one of the worst seasonal weapons at the end. I can already say, based off roles, this isn't really going to be a desirable weapon. So I know a lot of people are going to click off. So my watch time engagement is going to be asked, you know what, for the people. But yeah, I will say right off the rip that this isn't going to be, I'd say, anything too fancy. It might be dope PvE, but other than that, it's not going to be anything, I'd say, groundbreaking. Actually, just before I go in, because I completely forgot, this is the curated role you will kind of get from just doing the storyline and everything. You can get more roles of this from Ido and everything as well. Just a general sort of way you get seasonal weapons. And of course, there's the Dark Ether Reaper Origin trait, which of course is when you get kills periodically, you can spawn a ball that overflows the magazine, which is going to be nice on this sort of scout. But as I still said, it's probably not going to save it too much. But yeah, we're going to showcase this. Alrighty, so we are of course going to be on Meltdown? Solitude. I know the maps, guys. I've played this game enough, yep. But this is of course going to be the old red tape with a pretty decent scope, pretty nice zoom and everything on it as well. As I said, though, 200 RPM, it's not going to be anything where I'll be like sitting here screaming going, oh my god, it's coming to best scout or forever. It's going to be decent, but as I said, there is other scouts in the game that are pretty decent, and I will say that there's other 200 RPMs, like even a Tarapoxis, which is Strand, has kill clip and everything, which is going to be nice, and that's a freaking, oh my god, of course, there's freaking two of them there. Yo, get, oh my, okay, we just got shit up. But yeah, this scout rifle, I will say that it's going to be somewhat decent. It's going to be a little 4-tapper because it's 200 RPM. But of course, if they're kind of weak like this, if I could aim, it will be okay. As I said, it's just scout rifles, especially with the rolls you can get. I'm not sitting here thinking it's going to be anything revolutionary. I can know by the rolls even on it. I mean, they tried, but I just like, as I said, it's kind of weird that this is like the last sort of weapon they have in the act. They have the rocket launcher as well, but for a weapon like that you want to be desirable, this is not going to be it, chief. And oh my god, there is two guys there. Let's just spawn. Yo, oh my god, of course they're all gonna peek. Of course. Oh, save me, Bobby. Oh my god, teammate, come over. Team shot. We team shot together, buddy. He dropped. Oh, get him. There we go. This is probably gonna be the greatest role either. Of course, it's headstone and everything like that. But as I said, this is like kind of the first role you'll get your hands on. You want, oh, no way you're just gonna be up my ass like that Venom, all 19 inches. All right, we need to play this to its strengths, okay? It's a scout rifle. I've got to just sit in the back, go full dad mode, and just not freaking peek anything. Just sit in the back like this, wait for him to go into my crosshair. That's legit how you got to play this freaking scout. Oh, there we go. This is what I mean. Look at that. Man, I had no clue I was just going to peer around and just freaking be sitting in a corner. Gonna be two muchachos here as well, though. Oh, Venom, hey. Oh, man, the Rift just saved his life. How did I not hit a second headshot there as well? I am so gonna get rushed by a shotgun. Oh, buddy. Oh my, he didn't rush me. Oh my god, Trespasser? You absolutely just railed me with that thing. How much damage did he just do? And you got shotgunned. The curse of the sidearm meta. Freaking shotguns. Gonna move my chacho here, though. Give me the kill real quick. And oh my god, there's two of them. We got the 4 times going, though. Yep, hitting some headshots, boys. But yeah, as I said, even with a good roll, even like a rampage or whatnot, I think it'll be okay. But I just think in general, these sorts of scout rifles, you're just not really going to go in with this one. And as I said, the Tarapox is probably just a better one. I mean, it does feel juicy. That's the only thing I'll give it. And as far as the 200s go, there's not many of them, as I said, in the game without, like, with different models. They're always usually Amalon, so it is nice that you kind of have a different feeling, sort of scout, to kind of meaty feeling, if you will. Oh, I'm just ass. Apparently, I'm just freaking ass. But yeah, I will definitely say that when it comes to the weapon, oh my god, I'm putting people to 1 HP. You're gonna have frustrations like this. I mean, as I said, scout rifles in general are always like this. The 200s, the 180s, because they have to 4-tap, there is a lot of times people just run a freaking way and you don't get the kills. As I said, if you're gonna go in with a freaking 200 RPM, I'm telling you, Mida is probably just gonna be the best one in the top slot. I know it's exotic, but realistically, Mida is gonna just take the cake for me. We have the wrong angle though. There is 2 guys up here. Okay, I have no freaking heals anymore. I wasted them all. We recharge, boys. We repeat. Come on, sniper. Buddy, come on. I've got a scout. I've got a scout. I got an assist as well. Wait, there's a guy here killing everyone. What? Yo, give me. There we go. Look at us go. As I said, just sit back, freaking relax, and just let them come into your crosshair. That's the best way to do it. Gonna make a couple muchachos here though. Get me, and he's 1 HP again every time. Thanks for the assist. As I said, you need a janitor in your team. You need the freaking full janitor because otherwise, oh my god, what is that? Freaking lag central. Please die, Mike. At least this guy can kill him. How are you meant to hit that? This freaking just pure aim labs at this stage, and we are railing the. Yeah, they freaking doing that, but. As I said, PvP, I don't see this being obviously a PvP weapon. It's nice that it's a different model. As I said, it'll feel different, but there's a lot better sort of 200 RPMs in the game you can kind of use. Nameless Midnight's actually a dope one as well, I forgot about. But there is other ones you can use. Mida is up there as well because even though it's exotic, it is still absolutely freaking cracked out its mind. And how is he healing? What? Where did he just get full HP from? And then the one guy sniping. The one guy sniping domes my freaking ass. My god. But yeah, there's a lot more weapons that will be just way better than this in PvP. So I know this is probably a terrible review for PvP because I died so freaking much. But it's not my fault, I swear. It's the gun. I'm gonna blame the gun for this one, okay? Not just because I'm ass at PvP. Muchachos here though, and of course I got a team shot. We'll get this guy. Man went a little bit too far, and we got the headstone. Did I just got stuck from downtown by whatever that name is. Holy god, that's a long ass name. But what is that for a freaking nade? Freaking the child comes at me as well with the freaking magnetic grenade. That is insane comboing. That just sums up this whole game. But as I said, this scout rifle, even if I had the goddess to god rolls for PvP on this, not obviously from what you can get, if you could get kill clip it would be dope, but without the kill clips or anything, if I had the god roll like lone wolf or explosive or whatever, it still would struggle. Alrighty, we're gonna go to the PvE side things, of course, with a little freaking red tape that could. And this is where it'll be a lot better, of course, with the right build like this, with stasis and everything like that. This will be a lot better to kind of go in with. I think it will works out better here. I mean, it's a stasis sort of weapon, scout rifle, where I will say scout rifles aren't actually too bad. And if you get like good mods and everything, and of course, you go into a nice stasis build, it can be pretty dope. I know a lot of people would definitely say to me though, they'd rather some other roles, and I forgot I got to show this. Being on prismatic too freaking long, but obviously there is other roles for PvE as well. It's not just this. Some people like explosive payload. I just love headstone because one, it's just super satisfying when you get a kill. Like, oh, look at that. Oh my god, I love it. And two, obviously in this sort of build with crystals and rhyme stealers, if you can get it, it'll be really nice, of course, for frost armors. As I said, rhyme stealer would just kind of go in a little bit better, and you can see there is it going to be. I wonder if actually I get a bunch of crits. Oh my god, I'm gonna freaking die. If I get a bunch of crits though when my bag is overflowed, does it actually kind of, you know, reload the... It doesn't, I don't think. Oh, that's kind of counterintuitive, no? But we're getting railed. What is going on, guys? How are we getting railed? There's so many things. Oh my god. Freaking get them, boys. I'm getting frozen every 2 seconds. Oh, get them all now done. As I said, PvE wise, it's got to be a lot better here. This is where it really just shines a lot more. We get these guys. Did I get my ether freaking going? I want to actually see. There we go. I want to see if I get headshots with this. Does 4 times the charm proc? Oh my god, of course. It does. Oh, it does proc, but it doesn't give anything to my mag. So that's kind of super counterintuitive. What is this roll? This is the default one they give us. Is it bugged? It means if you overflow the mag, you can't really do anything. Oh, that's kind of dumb. I'm not gonna lie. I'll get this guy though. So yeah, Rhyme Stealer is probably gonna be the best headstone. I'm not gonna lie. I use Dark Ether straight to overflow, but that's kind of dumb. I understand the mechanics of it because obviously you're not adding to the magazine anymore with the 4 times the charm, but oh man, I just imagine you could get to like 100 in the mag. That'd be so dope. It'll be like old school Sturm. It has a juicy kinetic sound to it. I'll give it that much, and that's like it's like the main thing I'm gonna give it. It is stasis too, so as I said, it goes in with the builds. But it's just so weird to me that Bungie just said like, we'll leave this to the end, like the act 3, like one of the kind of things that maybe keep people invested in all the season, like the episodes and whatnot, and then it's probably 2 of the worst sort of weaponry. Maybe the rocket launcher might be decent, but for being a weapon called red tape, and there's something left. Oh, it's over here, guys. But for being something called red tape, I'm telling you right now, this is just gonna be like honestly not that great. It's kind of just it's kind of ass, you know, I'm not gonna lie. It's an interesting concept, and as I said, it's kind of a unique model and stuff, but it's nothing too fancy. I'm not sitting here going, you got to get this right now, you know, the old YouTube sort of clickbait crap. I'm not gonna be doing that because yeah, it's kind of just, you know, asked. You know what, actually, I'm going to give it the one benefit that the Dark Ether trait actually is kind of carrying it, because you can just sit back like this with the Dark Ether trait and just keep on firing when you're getting kills. Like you can see, I basically never really have to reload, so it does have that going for it, and then the 4 times, obviously, when I'm kind of running low on ammo. So it has that, okay? It has the real sort of sit back and chill sort of scout rifle effect to it. It kind of has that going for it. So, you know what? We're not going to dog the weapon too much. So yeah, it does have that one redeeming quality. Who would have thunk it, huh? Who would have thunk that I would change or switch up my freaking thing so fast? And oh, it was 1-1 off. Who would have thunk I would switch up my opinion so fast based off playstyle? But I still don't think you're going to really see this over other sorts of scouts. As I said, it's nice. There is just other scouts in the game right now that will do just as much freaking work. So it's nothing I'd say that's overly fancy, but hey, if you're getting some random rolls of it, might be worth looking at a couple. But other than that, and guys, there's a freaking guy just... why is there so much things here? They just ignore my clone. I bought one of those clones for a reason. Oh my god, he's hitting a freaking trap wire. But yeah, it's okay. It's just nothing revolutionary. So yeah, red tape. You might as well keep the tape on it. Don't take the red tape off, because you want to bring this crap back, and you don't want to void that warranty with the red tape. So you want to bring this stupid thing back, because it's just not going to be that great. Iron Trait is carrying it. The Iron Trait is carrying this weapon so hard. I'm not gonna lie, but that's why I'm saying that. Oh my god, it's a big boy. Alrighty, final boss stop, of course, with the little scout rifle I could. The red tape, and this is where it's not really gonna be anything. It's not gonna be used here. It's a primary weapon. It's a scout. I mean, as I said, the Iron Trait kind of just really carry this weapon. But other than that, oh, I have my freaking, what's it called, on my exotic piece. I didn't really use it, but it does have the Iron Trait, which kind of hard carries for PvE. I think maybe if you got a Rive Stealer roll and stuff as well, it could be nice, because you basically have an overflow magazine, and of course you have the extra frost armors and everything. But other than that, there's nothing too redeeming. As I said, they really need to kind of, I'd say, give us the good weapons for Act 3. Maybe they want the people to be nice and sweet for the start, but I don't see anybody coming back and going, oh my god, I've got to grind Destiny today. I need to get myself a red tape, because yeah, it's just kind of just a bog standard sort of scout rifle. It is nice that it's a model in the top slot, 200 RPM and whatnot, but that's all it has. It's just a nice model. It sounds nice, and it's got the Iron Trait. Other than that, I'm not sitting here saying you're going to want to really grind this weapon out, because it's okay. Well, that is it for me. And of course, the red tape scout rifle itself, as I said, it redeemed itself a little bit, but that's because it is being hard carried by this Iron Trait. The Iron Trait is actually really, really nice. You're never going to proc this PvP, so I could say right off the rip that PvP, you're not going to use this weapon, really. I mean, if you're going in with a 200 RPM, you're using the Mida. The Mida is just so dope. You got things, as I said, like the Tar Boxes, which Kill Clip has, and of course, Patron Lost Causes feels nice and meaty as well. It's a really dope scout, so I don't see this being a PvP masterclass at all. And then PvE, it has some really nice rolls, and I will say for a stasis scout, it's pretty nice, but I just think there is other stasis weapons in the game that are a bit better. There is other stasis scouts as well. I know this is Rhyme Stealer and everything as well, which can be kind of nice with Headstone. It's just kind of a standard sort of scout. As I said, there's nothing too redeeming, and it's kind of a shame considering that it's the final act, so you probably think that Bungie be like pulling all the stops, giving you a god roll to kind of grind for. Because as I said, this is like the last bit of content really from this act already. But yeah, this isn't going to be the best weapon in the game or anything like that. So yeah, I would say if you're going to try get some rolls, you're going to casually grind it. I would not be sitting here saying you need to get this right now, because it's kind of an average weapon, let's be real. As I said, it's called the red tape, but there ain't no red tape on it. It's probably to do with the lore or something. Yep, it's to do with the lore, basically. That's the only reason it's called red tape. It's not because the weapon's absolutely insane or anything and it's illegal. It's legit because the lore with like crow and stuff like that. So yeah, it's what I mean. It's a lore point, boys. It's not because the weapon's gonna be cracked. So yeah, I will say overall, the scout rifle, it's okay. It's just not gonna be anything amazing. So yeah, casual grind at best. But regardless, if you liked the video, just like and release some more content, subscribe, and fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you at the next collective in the next one.